Why We Sleep, The New Science of Sleep and Dreams, written by Matthew Walker, summarized by Audiobooks You Love. We all need sleep, but that's where things start to vary. Some of us have trouble falling or staying asleep, while others can't get enough of it. Some people sleep in complete darkness. In Matthew Walker's book, Why We Sleep, he presents everything we currently know about sleep. In this book and this summary, we'll cover what sleep is, why it's important, and some tips to improve the quality and quantity of your sleep. While some people need a TV or white noise playing in the background, sleep plays a vital role in our health, but much of the modern world is sleep-deprived. We are used to operating at a suboptimal level, using stimulants like caffeine to get by each day. In any case, most people underestimate how important sleep is. First, let's talk about the two distinct kinds of sleep. You alternate between rapid eye movement, REM, sleep, and non-REM, non-rapid movement, sleep when you're asleep. While non-REM sleep causes a sensory blackout and your cortex relaxes, allowing your brain to work on transferring short-term information and experiences into long-term memory, REM sleep is crucial because it helps us recalibrate and fine-tune the emotional circuits of the brain, which is why you feel calm and relaxed after a good night's sleep and when dreams occur. When you don't get the full 8 hours of sleep, you miss out on chunks of one or both of these. Cycles that impair your mood, memory, and physical abilities. Let's now examine the primary reasons of tiredness. It all boils down to the android scene and circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is something that all living creatures possess. It has been helping humans keep time long before the advent of clocks, and allows us to function without sunlight if we have to. Things like body temperature, melatonin production, and adrenaline are all produced in varying amounts according to the cycle. That our body is on. An interesting thing about circadian rhythms is that they are very individual. About 40% of the population reaches its peak wakefulness sometime in the morning. Another 30% are more energized in the evening, while the last 30% fall somewhere in between, with a slight leaning towards the evening. For the 30% of the people who are night owls, a career outside of the normal 9 to 5 will actually fit your circadian rhythm better, leading to a better fit and likely a more professional result. And the 9 to 5 job is tailored to those who are more energetic in the morning. Adrenaline is the other major factor in the onset of sleepiness. This is a chemical that builds up during the day. As we are awake, it gradually builds up and causes the feeling of needing or wanting to sleep that we experience when we are tired or have been awake for more than 12 to 18 hours. This chemical is flushed as you sleep and usually completely purged after 8 hours of restful sleep. The next part of the book deals with why you should get your full 8 hours of sleep. Your body is made for 7 to 8 hours of good, restful sleep every night. But research has shown that roughly half of people under 30 sleep for 6 hours or less each night, with the numbers only slightly improving as people age. This means that many younger generations are functioning below their potential, and older people may experience major health issues as a result of this problem. In the short term, lack of sleep causes forgetfulness and memory impairment, as well as a worsening of our ability to focus or regulate our emotions. There is nothing you can do more to improve your health than to get better sleep. Both the quantity and quality of your sleep have a direct impact on your overall health and longevity. Prolonged sleep deprivation can cause serious disorders like insomnia or narcolepsy. If you do develop poor sleeping habits over time, you are more likely to develop cancer, heart disease, problems with your cardiovascular, immune and reproductive systems, and even a shorter lifespan. How can you get better sleep, even if you have insomnia or have had trouble falling asleep in the past? There are a few strategies that can help you develop good sleep habits, and if you follow them for a long enough period of time, many of these things will not only help you sleep, but also have many other health benefits associated with them. First, create a schedule. For most of us, this means that we need to go to bed a little earlier during the week so that we can get our full 8 hours. If you work at 8 a.m. every day, for example, you simply cannot get enough sleep and get up in time for work if you aren't turning off the lights until midnight. Another habit that tends to hurt people's sleep quality is going to bed at 10 p.m. during the week and staying up till midnight or later on the weekends. This throws off your circadian rhythm and your production of melatonin and adrenaline. If every weekend you stay up late and throw off your circadian rhythm, your body can get into a state where it never has enough of the correct chemicals at the correct times, leaving you permanently tired. Next, avoid screen time before bed. Make your bedroom a screen-free environment. No TV, computers, cell phones, these devices can keep you from going to bed on time, and the light that they produce makes it harder for you to find restful sleep. At least an hour before bed, turn off devices like this, and find a relaxing activity like reading, journaling, or stretching to prepare yourself for bed. Next time your meals and caffeine consumption, it can be really hard to sleep on an overly full stomach. Try to give yourself at least 3 hours after dinner before your bedtime. If you can, stimulants like caffeine should be avoided as much as 8 hours before bedtime. And while a nice alcoholic nightcap can be nice, it can only harm your sleep quality. Exercise. Early exercising daily is a great way to help your body sleep better, but not if done within 3 hours of bedtime. As much as possible, you should give yourself plenty of time to relax, unwind, and let the chemicals produced during a hard workout wear away before trying to get some shut-eye. And lastly, avoid long naps. Power naps in the afternoon are beneficial, but limit them to no more than 45 minutes, since they may cause your adrenaline to reset and disrupt your circadian cycle. If you get enough sleep at night, you won't need to take as many extended naps. You've probably heard since you were a young child how important sleep is, but sometimes it takes a book like this to convince you to actually buy it. Although this synopsis gives you a general idea of the book, there is a ton of information that we were unable to include here that makes this book an excellent read for anyone looking to improve or completely change their sleep schedule and habits. Want more videos like this? Make sure you're subscribed so you're the first to know when we upload new content.